As spring is upon us, there are things in your home that you should check on, and Helitech Waterproofing and Foundation Repair is happy to help. Burke Watts joins me now. Burke, how are you?
I'm doing great, Blake. Thanks.
Well, of course. Thanks for being here. All right, so is there anything that specific homeowners can do or should do to prep for the spring season, giving flooding issues and other things that happen?
That's a fantastic question. So first thing first, gutters, okay? Are they clean? Did you get leaves in there this year that you've not got up there and checked yet? Make sure the gutters are flowing properly. Second is the water out of those gutters getting away from the house? We recommend 10 to 15 feet is how far away you want to get that water away from the house. And then after that, once we're getting some rain, is that you're looking around the home to see, do you have standing water in the yard somewhere that it shouldn't be? Different things like that. And then lastly, I would always recommend, if you have a grate drain around your house in the driveway or like a basement entrance, is that you make sure that that's clean, not got any debris from the winter time in there as well.
Yeah, okay, that's good advice. Now, if people are experiencing some kind of flooding issues within their home, what are you all able to do for them?
Oh, okay. So really, we can do just about anything that you would run into. And so if you're having some flooding, let's start with a crawl space where you know, somebody's been underneath the house and said, hey, you've got a lot of standing water, or you took a look yourself. That is something we specialize in. So we need to first get that water pumped out, so then you can get a good inspection to it and then be able to, you know, see what needs to be done long term. If you've got a basement issue where your basement's flooded, and hopefully nobody runs into that, but if it does happen, you know, yeah, get a hold of us right away. One of our local guys can get out there as quickly as possible to take a look and see how we can help, if it's helping to pump it down, if it's that kind of water, or put you in touch with one of our qualified partners that we work with to help get items out of the basement so you can figure out what's next.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, besides potential like flooding issues or water-related issues, what are other common calls that you guys get during the spring season?
Yeah, so actually right now it's one of those things as people get ready to work around the house and that, we actually do a lot of what we call our poly leveling, where we actually raise sunken concrete. So as you're out and outside around your house, if you see any spots in the driveway or a sidewalk or a porch patio that have sunk down, that's something we do a lot of in the springtime. And especially if people are getting ready to open pools, you're going to want to be looking for that, because those are great things that you run into. And then the last one just be our crack repair, where we actually go in and inject cracks that are leaking in basement walls. Really quick, inexpensive repair compared to doing a full waterproofing system.
Yeah, and I want to take a moment to touch on that really fast.
Sure.
So cracking, because that's a big deal in a lot of homes. So what should people look for as pertaining to that? Yeah,
so anytime you see a crack in a foundation wall, basement wall, outside in your brick, that's a sign that something has happened, right? Your house doesn't just arbitrarily crack. That's movement has happened.
Right.
So at that point, you really want to get a good look at it, and is that crack changing? So if you've lived in a house for many years and that crack's always been there and it's not leaking, but all of a sudden it looks like it's a little wider or something like that, an ounce of prevention here is really the way to go, because we can seal that crack and structurally bond it back together so that it doesn't ever leak, but also limit any movement to it, which is a big key for it.
Yeah, okay, that's really helpful. Now, is Helitech offering any, let's say, spring or summer deals or specials?
Great question. So yeah, right now we actually have a program where you can do 12 months, interest-free, no payment. So that way you can, you know, if something's came up all of a sudden that you weren't prepared for or planning on, this is a way that you can get a repair made without having to suffer with it for months, you know, while you save up some money and get it done and pay for it later. But also follow us on Facebook and social media, because we constantly will put out different things where we will run, hey, you know, $100 off this, or, you know, a sump pump upgrade, things like that. So yeah, always be on the lookout, but you can always, you know, when you get one of our estimators to come out, they can actually tell you what we've got going on as well.
Okay, very good. So they have to check you out on social media, but where else can they find you?
Great question. So helitechonline.com, our website, is by far the best way. You'll get all the information you want. There's lots of videos there, and then that also gives you a way to contact us to have somebody come out.
All right, Burke, thanks so much. Always appreciate it.
Appreciate it.